Hello, everybody. Two idiots here. Me and my good old friend Dylan will be discussing over the new. Don't ever do that again, or I will lock you in the basement.
No, not again.
Anyways, me and my friend Dylan over here will be discussing over the TADC EP.7 and giving our theories on what we think will be happening. We did go over this again, and if you haven't watched this episode, please go check it out on the Actual Glitch channel. We did not make this. They deserve the credit. Now, before we go, is there anything you would like to say, Dylan?
We're not gonna go over the whole episode, only bits and pieces.
Yes. So, where do you
Also,
think? No, okay. Where do you think we should start off here? Because there is many pieces here and there.
we should start off of Jax deflecting and using humor to deflect.
Oh yes. So, if we were to go to, I forgot where the timestamp was, but around 27 over here, where he was inside of the control room.
Oh yeah,
Are you sure
flashback.
we all want to press?
Yep.
No, right here.
Yep, right here. Now we
Right
will
here.
be. This is actually where most of the lore will be talked about real quick.
Yes.
So, as we put it into slow motion, sorry for the soundboard, but as we can see real quickly, which I just absolutely botched up, showing you guys.
It's very visible though.
It is very visible. It actually gives us a few ideas on where this could be going. So, as we wait. So, as we can see in this first area right here, there's a few things that we need to discuss. First of all, as you can see, it's definitely a neighborhood with some streets. It is sunrise, and the house is on. Dylan, would you like to add anything to this?
Should I just go ahead and start with the theory and its main idea and then explain from there? Or should we? Okay, so I theorized that, or we both theorized that something so egregious happened within Jax's life that he ran away from home. So either like child abuse or he seriously messed up.
And the timestamp that we're having is it kind of matches up. He has to be around 25-ish years old for this, somewhere in between
Yes.
where he's trying to leave.
I believe it was stated he was either 20 or 22.
Yeah, around the time where you would be living with your parents, but you're about to move out. You know, around that time.
Yeah.
Depending on.
So the working theory is he ran away from home, and then he seeked refuge within the Cain and Abel building, or the CNA building, and found the headset that way.
Yeah.
That's the working theory.
Yeah.
This is an early theory.
Very early theory. And once we get into some more of the pictures, I'll give my little estimate on what the building could currently be on, since of some of Kane's responses about some of the pictures later shown, which I'll be showing you during the dinner scene. But as we go through, we just have to wait for some of the other pictures to come up. Like, for example, this other one of a different view of the house, right here. This is a way more clearer one. As you can tell, it's night out. There's an extra, there's an extra light open on this one right here, as well as a better view of seeing that the porch lights over here are open. So this obviously is saying that they have neighbors. They're probably in a suburban area. It's definitely in a well area. We can see this is like almost perfect sidewalk. It's probably a gated community, seeing how it's squared off for the road, and especially very well maintenance. Actually, it sort of has to be a gated community if we want to be specific, since you would rarely ever find these type of roads and these sidewalks right here with these type of houses, as well as speed limits inside. So this will probably be on like more of the suburban side, maybe east, depending on where this is set place. Where I don't think it's
low-key. This looks like where I live. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, stop leaking your IP address on stream, bro. That ain't cool. Okay.
My fault.
Do you not remember what happened back in 1907?
Yo, we don't talk about that.
We do talk about that. We do talk about that. Now this next one, yeah, that it only comes up for a frame, but that is the most important one out of all of them.
By far the most important one. It's also really creepy. I hate dark, desolate roads in the middle of the night. Yeah. I hate it. But anyways, it's not as you need to it's 2 frames. You need to back up a frame. I think.
Yeah, I need to back up a frame in order to get this. In order to get this view, it should be.
Never mind, I was wrong.
No, there was a singular frame of clearness. A singular frame.
We hit it the first time.
We hit it the first time.
So perfectly that we couldn't even know that there was.
Oh my goodness! Why do they do this to us? So hard to decipher. I'm probably gonna cut this out to make it easier.
Yeah, you probably should, as long as we don't have any important.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh my goodness! Why is it so hard? Okay.
Alright, so just double click, and then wait to see if that frames the actual thing. Alright, just keep it there. For now.
So there were 3 pictures shown during the entire thing. 2 of them were about the neighborhood which we suspect that who it's from. And this one is a roadway. Now, this may look like a regular roadway, but as we saw, there is a forest to the right, and gates, if you look real closely, or fences, you could say, to the left, with almost seemingly no dirt over here in this section over here. This is obviously telling us that it's a cliff or a small hill that's going down. However, as we can see, this is at night.
I also want to add something.
Yeah.
If you go back to, don't go back to them, not just yet, but if you go back to the neighborhood pictures, you can see hillsides.
Yeah, you could
in the background of that neighborhood.
Yeah. So
I personally come from a very hilly place. Very hilly. So I know what hills versus mountains look like. But anyway, go on.
More from the countryside. Now with this doesn't really suspect anything. Now, but what we will be going over would be over here where during the hangout session that someone called it between Jax and Kane. I'm gonna put it back in normal because there's nothing we really need to pause over here.
Photos are all I have of the location. I'm obsessed with them. I just wish I had more info on the location.
Can you pause it real quick?
Alright, yeah, sure.
Go back just a second. This is a joke. This is completely comedy right here, but go back.
I'm obsessed with them. I just wish I had more info on the location so I...
Back more?
No, you're fine. Stop there.
Rover's place really intrigues me.
You see how it moves across the pictures? It's like a documentary now.
So it goes to documentary on that section.
Yeah, it's like Dateline. It's like freaking Dateline, bro.
You know how kind of focuses in? You can hear that the music the ambience music slightly lowers down by a few notches. I suspect that this is main heavy lore right here. And they may not sound like much.
And these photos are all I have of the location. I'm obsessed with them. I just wish I had more info on the location so I could accurately recreate it. Too bad they cut me off, right?
Yep, too bad they cut me off. Now, what I suspect is we know that in around 10 minutes earlier, the NPC that was acting as a human said that he worked for it, that they were actively trying to create and make this place as real as possible, which we will go back to later. But basically, what I suspect is that something happened to the building, like a collapse or a flooding, and it caused people to have to evacuate. However, it didn't cut off the electricity itself, allowing the Amazing Digital Circus to still run by itself, but it lost access to any external information, which is why it suddenly cut off. They were probably going to experiment it to see how realistic it could to get to the office of CNA, which is the company that made this place. However, if we were to go a little bit up, and oh wow, this is so much lore right here. My goodness.
Of course. The
lore.
Wicked, I actually already watched that. The first day come out, Wicked for Good. I watched that.
I watched the second FNAF movie.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Okay. So where is it?
It's actually a pretty good musical. I always loved Wicked. It was always such an interesting idea.
I've never seen the thing. Hold up.
It's basically it's literally just the Wizard of Oz, but from the Wicked Witch of the West's perspective. But we'll talk. This is copyright, most definitely. I'm getting copyrighted. I'm gonna get.
You are getting
by
copyrighted. Just letting you know you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna get executed by firing squad.
You are.
If you
over here,
you will see freedom. I'll also draw a face on myself, so you escape by telling you before I knew exactly how we were gonna do it. Every watching and say,
where is it? Here it is.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah.
So the thing about this is that he has an entire map of this. Now, while this may just look like part of the part of the adventure that he made, you see, this has to say that Cain knows about how it works. This is a little too detailed for Cain for how he works. Like, he would have to directly know about this for him to be able to say it. And him being able to know that Kinger was a developer of the game, which this AI has stated multiple times, acting as a character. That means that Cain knows way more about this place than we know. However, that does mean he's still cut off, as we have discussed. What this suggests is that, yet again, it is still connected to power, but that is all he knows about this place, is that he was connected outside, but since they quote-unquote cut him off, he now has to rely on what he currently knows. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
the stasis
let's
pods
go over
and
this
the
real
virtual
quick.
world are both run in the same program. So, theoretically, if we were to access the master console hidden deep within Cain's office, we could terminate it and forcibly awaken everyone who's hooked up. Well, obviously, except for Cain.
How do we get into Cain's office?
We'll need to steal the key from Cain, and we'll also need administrator privileges.
Okay, so I would like to see this here.
Yes.
I think, personally, this is a far stretch, okay? But I think Jax is in on it. I think Jax might be in on it to keep them away from home. Right? Because as we stated, he has gone something through so egregious, so absolutely horrible that he'd rather be trapped in that circus.
He's definitely trying to stay in the circus, but I don't know if he's in on something externally. I would like to...
No, he might be because he has so many keys.
He might be. But if he was,
how in the hell did he get all those keys without external help?
Well, you have to also think about it. Jax is known for either annoying the group or not being with the group. So while they're out doing adventures, kind of like what Jubal does.
Yeah, but keys are also to much benefit of the others, and why didn't they get keys if Jax did?
I guess you're right. I would like to go over to around 30 minutes right here. When Jax breaks that Cain, I highly doubt that they would be working together.
A good day's work. By the way,
if
you think I could get a raise after that performance?
Okay.
Oh, you're getting too smart.
Okay, so pause it.
Yep.
So Abel just got absolutely fucking obliterated.
Yeah.
Can I say cuss words on here?
Please don't.
You might have to bleep out what I just said. Anyways.
I don't know how to do that.
Just put it. You download a noise and you just like put a boop over it. So like go to Pixabay or something.
Okay. Well, continue on what were you saying?
Anyways, sorry. Okay, Abel absolutely just got obliterated. And their coordination is great, but also kind of isn't. Abel, or like, okay, so Cain, and then, Abel, or whatever. Abel was acting all the time, right? He knew about this plan. He was acting.
Yeah, he knew about it.
So could Jax, by that same principle.
Yeah, I guess you could technically be, but I highly doubt that he would, because if we look over here, there was no reason for him to crash out at him.
Actually, there was much reason.
Yeah, it was gonna take you to.
Excuse me, what?
If you wanted your group to trust you, you would appear on the faction ideals that they would be too. Meaning, at this point, you would crash out. Bubble! Sorry, anyways.
Yeah, I know Bubble's his favorite. Aside from the funny bunny.
Yeah, he could be acting right here.
You dirty liar! You scumbag! You made me. You got in my head. You just lie about everything, don't you?
Huh?
You can mess with our minds too, can't you? The stupid sauce, the vegan thing, God knows what else.
Our names?
No, hold on, guys. Wait. I may have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more interesting, but that's it. If I did anything more...
Alright, pause it again.
If I did anything more, he's not saying I can't do anything. He has control over them.
Yeah, he has control.
There's just something stopping him from allowing him to do that.
And that's his programming.
That probably would be his programming.
If he could reconnect, he could get a hold of his programming.
Yeah.
Meaning he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I'm assuming that before it got disconnected, he had full control over it, which is why it was a two-way database. He had full control over the characters to help better with the testing because they're fully in control. But since the database got destroyed, but since it's a two-way, he only lost control to their minds in temporary ways, or, how it all works,
Yeah.
So.
Also, before we start, pause. I want you to look up the tendencies of adults who have childhood trauma, and compare that to Jax. Yeah, like, if you want to go ahead and look that up, go ahead.
Yeah.
On the computer.
Yeah, I am right now. Trauma with a little bit of, with ignore my horrendous spelling. So, while some of these aren't really heated, right? We have emotional regulation issues, self-perception struggles, behavioral patterns, physical and health impacts. Why tendencies of trauma rewires the brain and body. Therapy, blah blah blah. Nobody cares about these. In short, adults with childhood trauma often carry tendencies like people pleasing. That would probably be Ragatha in that example. Shame, anxiety, and difficulty with trust. Ain't that something I heard about? Now, whilst we have this dumb AI that nobody cares about, it is giving us the information we need.
And most of these fit into Jax's, like, trying to deflect off stuff with humor. That's a main thing.
Main thing.
Having difficulties with committing to a relationship.
Yeah.
Trust issues. Where Pomni.
Yeah, many symptoms of childhood trauma, which would further relate to why he's trying to get away from the parents, which could either be from attempted suicide or just from him not being smart enough to look with his eyes, You
probably don't want to say that word on YouTube. Just YouTube guidelines will execute you.
It's fine.
By the electric chair.
But I would like to point out, I don't have any theories for this right now, but I would like to point out that there's just like
Scratch. The first abstraction.
Yeah. First of all, how does this man know that? Developer, obviously.
Hey, I didn't say anything like that. Come on, guys. I'm just here.
Bubble!
Yeah, we already know Bubble's here.
Questioning's over. Your prize is this lovely gift basket of soaps and lotions. Stay fragrant, have a good night. Fragrant night, bye!
Yeah, so Kinger has been here probably for who knows how long. He remembers who the first ever, we have no idea how long this has been going on for, but probably a long time if he remembers the first abstracted person. So he could have been the first one there, just not the first abstracted.
May I say this? This?
Yeah, go for it.
This is a very, very stupid theory, and it's most likely gonna go wrong.
Absolutely.
But you know how Kinger is most likely around his 50s?
Yeah.
And everyone else is in their 20s?
Yeah.
Or somewhat? Except Agatha, fuck you.
Yeah, nobody cares about Agatha.
That might symbolize that they can only get into the thing at a very certain window within their ages. It's like 20 to 25.
That's actually a great theory. It probably would be disproven in some way.
It would probably be disproven by so many ways. Like I could imagine just like someone like me posting down in the comments, actually, which is most likely gonna happen. By the way, feel free to do that.
Also, there's one scene that we're completely ignoring that we probably should be going over.
Oh yeah, Jack's getting high. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack's just high.
Also, pay attention to his room. It's dark, gloomy, neglected, desolate, isolated.
Yeah, those are all signs. He likes dark. He wants to be alone.
Yeah, this is definitely hallucinations too.
Hallucinations, and as you can see, he's definitely freaking. This is probably new. This might be a new experience because if you look closely, his chest, he's breathing rapidly. He is breathing rapidly right here. He is freaked out. He doesn't know what's happening right now. And then this is just whatever. I have no idea what this is.
Hallucinations, most likely.
Yeah. And then
this is a reference to the Michelangelo Sistine Chapel. No, it's not. I don't think. I don't know what the name of it is.
But that one painting.
Let me just look it up real quick. Sistine Chapel. It might not be. I know it's by Michelangelo.
I know.
No, it's not the Sistine Chapel. Michelangelo, God and Adam.
No.
Creation of Adam, fresco painting by Michelangelo. I feel like that's a reference to that.
This is definitely just him being high, because this is confusing.
Yes.
There's nothing really... There's nothing really important until like the end way over here. Where is it? I forgot how long this was for. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, first we have him just rotating. We also got Ribbon in there as well. And also Cosmo. If we
and look, he's happy.
Look,
he's happy
and they're
too.
all happy. They're all happy.
He is definitely hallucinating to a happier place. Just like the symptoms of childhood trauma.
Exactly. My eyes are hurting from this. Yeah. I would like to go back real quick and pause on those few frames right there. We can
his eyes glowing?
They have tablets circling the entire thing right here. If we look closely. Brick walls, I'm going to assume, as well as center brick walls, leading into an entranceway. What could this mean? No idea. But something tells me that this is abstraction. Because look at that.
Yeah.
It's either him getting high or close to abstraction, you know?
Definitely close to abstraction. But here's where another thing comes in. I don't think the system will let him. I think something
Maybe.
special about Jax. I don't think because he would have multiple times the bathroom scene in episode 6. He would have definitely abstracted there. Multiple times he would have extracted, but the system just won't let him.
Well,
I think
no.
that's because he's in on something.
Well, it was
He's valuable.
Well, if he knew he wasn't going to extract no matter what, then why would he put on the white noise and try and drain out the thoughts if he knew he wasn't going to extract anyways, though? Like, you got to think about that, though.
Fair. But okay, remember what Kane said about controlling people's minds temporarily, or like certain modifiers? Yeah.
Quote-unquote modifiers. Yeah.
I think this is a case of Kane controlling Jax just a little bit to make him not abstract because he's valuable in some way.
But what is he valuable about?
He could be in on something to gain trust or something. We just don't know. Why would he have so many keys then?
If anyone were to be in on something, I would assume Kinger, just because he's the mod developer for this entire thing.
Well, he doesn't have anything to benefit from that. Jax does. He does not want to go home. And he certainly doesn't want anyone else to go home.
He's one of the only members that doesn't want to go home.
Yes.
So he willingly works with them to keep other people in there with them. Oh, I get it now.
Yes.
I get it now.
He has something to benefit from that.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. So, I think that about sums it up on our theories. Is there any other thing that we may have at all? Like, genuinely nothing?
Do you just want to go back to that funny part in the beginning? The shark?
Oh, yeah. We just find this. Oh my goodness, the Lord! The Lord! The Lord! Michael, the Lord! We find the fish animated strangely funny.
If you want to find my sunken treasure chest, you'll have to try better than that.
Look at that little fin move.
How do you not get terrified from that?
So I was just talking with my brother
look at
here, and yeah, you are definitely not getting our sunken treasure chest. Definitely.
Is that Charlie from Smiling Friends?
Treasure chest? It's not like
What's Smiling Friends? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It has to be a voice actor from the Smiling Friends.
I'm the one that
I can hear it.
Dude, you ruined it.
Is that your treasure?
Dude, no, they took everything. That was my entire life savings, dude. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. That was everything. Oh my god.
Did you find it? Nah, somebody plundered it before I could. What? What? Oh, wait, you're right.
Yeah, it's just the way that was animated that we found funny. But other than that, I think we're gonna end that here. That's just our current theories. We could go over more with other episodes, but we don't know about that yet. But we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
You want to say anything before I end it?
Can we go over episode 1 again, real quick?
I'm tired, man.
Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Alright.